I had the beat from my last album, but I couldn't really figure out what to do with it. It was just such a dope beat, and it's a Dr. Dre beat, so you don't want to like screw it up or anything. So I just didn't put it on the Red album. I kept it off, and everybody's like, "Why? We gotta do something with that beat all the way up until the end of the recording process for the Red album." But I was like, "Nah, just hold it, man." And like I'm not done. I'll figure it out, the next time around. And then as soon as I came with, Jesus piece, it just, I came up with this concept called Dead People, where I lyrically paint this story of a house. Like it's a house where a lot of, horrific things go on. And I'm just kind of outside, as being myself today, looking at this house and seeing all these things go on, these molestations and just, a man beating his wife and, beating the kids and all of that. And so as you go through the song, in the third verse, it's revealed. I walk in the house and no one's there except the man that was doing all of, the bad things, which ends up being my father. And I just, I kind of say, "Hi, Daddy, remember me? Goodbye, Daddy, this is what it got to be." And I end up just shooting him in the head and he dies. And so it's like a twisted fantasy. But even in the hook, it says, it's just a sick fantasy. And it's all in my head. So it's a dope song. Dr. Dre beat, Dr. Dre, mixed it. And it's crazy. Detox is, it's like Jesus. Like, will you ever really get to see Jesus? It's like a hip hop Jesus. Everybody always asks me about it, like I know. I've been in there since the beginning of my career helping Dre with Detox, and Dre is a hard guy to please. It's hard to even get your own album out. I'll say that for me and him and 50 and Kendrick and everybody else over the years. But he's so critical that I think that, he just is not 100% happy. Maybe he's 99.99999, but if he doesn't become 100% happy, then you will probably never end up hearing Detox. I'll say never. And then on the second accord, like Dre made like $1 billion off headphones, so I don't think he's in album mode or trying to rush an album out or even caring. I wouldn't give a shit about an album if I sold $1 billion worth of headphones or $1 billion worth of anything. So hopefully one day before we all die, and hopefully that's not in a few days, according to the Mayan calendar, we'll get Detox.
You don't know anything else about it though?
I know that my coming out today.
I feel like you'd be on it or like
Right.
involved with it somehow. Like,
yeah and no. We're sworn to secrecy at Aftermath, and we're not really allowed to talk about it.
Just another murderous fantasy.